greatest relationship you ever have is the one that you are invested in. Some people, all they have is money and a house. They do not have a home. Welcome to today's episode of Because I Can. Today I'm here to share my thoughts as always. On this channel we talk about everyday life issues, and today I'm here to talk about navigating marriage. Before I get into the business of today, first let me let you know that these things I'm about to talk about is not something that I have it all figured out. After 12 years of marriage, I am still trying my best on how to navigate my marriage, on how to make my marriage a better place, and how to bring peace and harmony to my home. Some of the things I want to talk about are things that I am still learning how to do. So I thought it wise that why don't I come and share it with my support system? And that is why I am here. Never do marriage by yourself. Leave it to God. Let God lead. Let God be the third party in your marriage, and see how blissful your marriage will be from today henceforth. With that being said, let's jump into the business of today. First, how do we navigate marriage? For me, I would say respect, okay? You cannot submit to someone you do not respect. So we should learn how to be respectful to our partner. We should learn how to be respectful to our wives, and we should also learn how to be respectful to our husbands. For me, respect has to do with consideration, because if you do respect someone, you will always have them in consideration in terms of your action, in terms of your decisions that you take, in terms of just about everything that you do. You will have to consider them. If you respect somebody, you always want that person. In short, there are some things you will not do to someone out of respect. So respect is one of the number one ways that we can make our marriage a better place. And the second one would definitely be, and this is one of the things that I've always had in mind, do not give what you would not take. It's as easy as that. Oh, if my husband does this to me, I'm not going to like it. Don't do it to your husband. If my wife does this to me, I'm not going to like it. Do not do that to your wife as well. For me, with that in mind, trust me, your home is guaranteed. Peace is guaranteed in your home. In short, happiness is guaranteed in your home. And the third thing I want to talk about will be arguments. Whenever you're arguing, try as much as possible not to bring the past argument, like things that have happened long time ago. Oh, that's how 2 years ago you did this. That was how last week you did this. Try as much as possible to focus on that issue at hand. Do not extend it or try to take it back and forth, try to rewind and forward issues. That will lead you nowhere. There's something we should have in mind, that whenever you and your partner are having issues or having an argument, it's not like after that argument you guys are going to depart. You're still going to find a common ground. So just be careful also whenever you're arguing the things that you say. There's no need of, it's not about who said the most or who said the most hurtful things or who's going to win the argument. No. Just know that your husband is not your enemy. Your wife is not your enemy. And at the end of the day, you guys are still going to find a common ground. So that's this very point I'm talking about. Oh my God. I don't know how you guys are going to, I'm still learning. But it's just not possible for me as a person. How will I not remember things that happened just last week? I always bring up those issues. I'm like, that is how you did this. I'm guilty of that. It's like I'm shooting myself in the leg. I can remember things that happened in my marriage 10 years ago. Trust me. And I always just bring it up every now and then. I think if I really do learn how to stay with the issues that we are arguing on, it will be better. And that's why I said, let me bring it up here. Is someone doing that? And if you're doing that, how are you able to do that? I just pray that I will really, really learn to stay with the issues at hand and not try to remember the things that my husband have done to me or the things that your wife have done to you some months back, some years back. If you say you are forgiving her, if you say you are forgiving him, let it go and let peace reign. For me, the best part about argument is the making up part. Who knows what I'm talking about? Let me leave that. get to the next point. The fourth thing I want to talk about will be give compliments. Yes, most times whenever you're married to someone, or most times in marriage, like over familiarity sets in. We don't really think there's any need for you to compliment your wife, or there's any need to compliment your husband. Trust me, we need it. Sometimes most of these men step out of marriage just because they want that validation, they want that compliment. They feel like they have lost touch of something. They just want to try if their toasting skills is still working. So try as much as possible to give compliment to your husband. Try as much as possible to give compliments to your wife. But it spices up the marriage. It makes it, come on. If somebody tells you, oh girl, you're beautiful. Oh, you're looking so good today. Oh, you smell good. You're looking so handsome today. It just gives you that joy. Don't make your marriage boring. Try to spice it up. Whatever you were doing before in your dating days, try to bring it back so that there will just be this spark in your marriage. True, try to give compliments, because sometimes too, women just feel like, oh, does my husband not love me anymore? Why doesn't he say, oh, recognize this or say this to me? We need that validation in marriage. Please try to give compliments in marriage. It will make life a better place. The fifth one will be love yourself. Love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, you can't give what you don't have. Love yourself enough to, in short, if you do love yourself, you can extend that love to other people. In marriage, sometimes people just get lost, especially women. After so many years in marriage, with being a wife, a working wife, a mom, we just lost ourselves somewhere. Try to take time out to pamper yourself, give yourself self-love. Try to just get a me time so you can reboot and come back a better wife, okay? And there are a lot of things in marriage that will just make you forget about caring for yourself, loving yourself, all the challenges and the responsibilities that come with marriage and being the mom and being the dad, whatever it is. Take a break, go on vacation, just try to reboot so you can serve your wife better and serve your husband better. Another point, I've lost count of the numbers. Another point will be choose your battles. Like, ask yourself, is this worth arguing about? Is this worth being angry over? You have stayed with that man for so long to know that some of the things that he said, he doesn't mean it. You have stayed with that lady for so long to know that some of her reactions is not what's being angry over. What's the reason for marriage if you are not there to understand and know when a person is serious? Just basically studying one another, okay? Choose your battles. Not every time you have to be throwing tantrums. Not every time you have to be mad at your husband. It's not every time you have to be mad at your wife. Let your number one goal be peace. If peace is your number one goal, you're going to let a lot of things go by without an argument, without a frown. Just let it go so that there will be peace. Okay, this is a special advice for the men, from me to you. You can either choose to be right or choose to be happy. Okay, so sometimes let your wife have her ways so you can have a happy home. You all know that a happy wife is a happy home. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. See you in my next episode.